Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and John Deaton has put out another video.
Hey everybody, John Deaton. Great night in Weymouth last night. Tonight, downtown Boston, getting that end of quarter fundraising grind in. I told you, rain or snow, doesn't matter. There's something in the air. I'm meeting all kinds of voters who are unenrolled, or they're Republican and Democrat. Got 2 Democrats to agree to vote for me tonight. There's something in the air. People want change. Help me out. Go to JohnDeatonForSenate.com. We got a couple days left in the quarter. God bless you.
Now, folks, so apparently this is John putting a marker down and being able to show a significant amount of money raised by March 31st is apparently a big deal. Here's Meta Lawman talking about it.
If you'll give me 10 seconds here, my parting shot is the solution to this may be at the ballot box, and they're coming to the end of the first quarter for collections of campaign contributions for John Deaton. So if you can make a contribution, go to John Deaton's website and do it before March 31st, because there's going to be a lot of publicity around how much has this guy actually raised for his campaign. Is he a legitimate threat to Elizabeth Warren? And the way our society works, the answer to that question is in terms of dollars. So let's try to raise as much as we can for John on or before March 31st and get him off to a really good start in his campaign fundraising.
Yeah, and you can donate both here. It's JohnDeatonForSenate.com. You can donate both in crypto or, of course, in dollars. He has all of that set up. And, taking out Elizabeth Warren, but besides our love for John, which I think exists in a vacuum regardless, the fact that he's going against public enemy number 1 for our industry is just poetic. You and I have talked. I know you're going to be also doing a fundraiser at Consensus, correct?
Right.
And,
that's right.
Yeah, so I'm hopefully going to be joining you there to help push that and get everyone out. But he's got to win.
Fundraiser for John Deaton at Consensus too. Check this out. This is John's website. It's John Deaton for Senate. You can donate crypto or cash, whatever works for you. eGrag crypto on this Friday. Check it out. Target, $284 XRP. The breakout target's a line. Price target 163. And then let's see. I don't know what's going on there. No, that's 284 billion. That's what his target is. Misread that. Next target, fib 284 billion, which equates to $5.17. See what happens when you start looking at all the charting and the terms and you don't know charting in terms? You just have to do the best you can do. But look, without knowing any charting, this right here wouldn't surprise me at all. Now, this is great. This is Molly Elmore came with something great, and she was on. I keep showing his show because he keeps doing great interviews, and so I'm trying to help Crypto for Life out as much as I can because he's putting out such great content. Look. The cream always rises to the top, folks. You young people listening to me, if you want to become, if you want to get into social media, you can have the greatest voice, you can have the greatest of everything, but if you're not going to consistently bring good content, you're not going to do well. Well, when I see somebody like I think his name's James, but when I see somebody like Crypto for Life putting out good content consistently, why would we not help them? And I do follow. This is something on X that keeps happening. I follow all these people, but it shows that I don't. Let me see if it shows that I follow okay, it shows I follow her. Okay, but anyway, Molly Elmore came up with, she floated a really smart theory here. I'm sure the crypto police will come out of the woodwork, but bring it on. Because I think Molly could be very right here.
All right, a couple of things. One,
I think Molly might be directly over the target. I've been watching Masters of the Air on Apple, which you should watch. It's World War II, about the U.S. bombing raids and stuff during World War II. Molly is directly over the target, and she's opening the bomb bay doors.
all right, a couple of things. One, Gary Gensler has done us a service by having those MIT courses publicly available.
Yeah.
And in one of those courses, he said that if you want to move in to the banking world, the legacy banking system, the monopoly, you got to like pay up, like in the mob. You got to, pay the mob don of the other family if you want to enter into a new market. And so this is what the fine looks like to me, is they've conceded that XRP is going to be used, and they're like, we want our kickback, like in an organized crime. Now, this will be the interesting thing that people haven't really discussed. Like, all right, so I don't think Ripple's going to have to pay $2 billion because they have very good lawyers that will hopefully negotiate.
Look, I think that we've talked about this. If you look at they went for $2 billion, but there's basically $1.1 billion that the judge, unless the judge was crooked, will immediately take off the table because there were no damage. There was nobody hurt the institutions were made money on the thing. So once you take that aside, you're down to, I think, like $900 million. And what she's talking about, everybody's assuming, oh, well, if the SEC, let's say they won $900 million judgment from Ripple, why would they want? I mean, if the whole point from the very beginning was to get to the XRP escrow, to be able to look, and now it's pretty clear that Ripple is about to get to fly. So if that was the whole point from the beginning, wouldn't the SEC want to accept XRP? In fact, if I was the SEC, what I would be negotiating for, let's say the settlement was for $900 million. What I would do is say, well, hey, Ripple, just give me more XRP instead of 900 million. Give me 1 billion worth of XRP instead. That's the point Molly's making here about how, why wouldn't they just pay them in XRP itself and never have to sell any XRP
on their behalf? Let's even say they had to pay $1 billion fine.
Right.
What do you think they're going to pay that fine in?
XRP.
Right. So the cartel's like, we wanted 50% of the XRP in the beginning. If you had just given us half like we asked, then we wouldn't have given you a hard time. But you didn't really want to be controlled by the mob, so you said no. But now at the end of it, we're still going to take our cut if you would like us to get out of the way and let you do your thing.
Folks, you can see the writing on the wall. Does anybody remember this? This was Jeremy Hogan a long time ago, back when this lawsuit was going on. I put this out in February of 2023, but I think that he recorded this even before that, during the lawsuit. Listen to this.
And if Ripple is nervous about the potential outcome of the case, I can even see them agreeing to pay a percentage of any sales of the escrowed XRP, or if you want to get really deep state thinking, Ripple could even agree to confiscation of a certain amount of the escrowed XRP to the state. Now,
confiscation of some of the escrowed XRP to the state. In other words, pay the SEC off, the mafia, pay them off with XRP. Let them confiscate some of the XRP. Was this what it was always about, folks? Because that's where my gut is.
That's a little fringe conjecture, but here's something that's not. Ripple is apparently at a place business-wise where it could likely afford to make sales from escrow to only accredited investors or to corporations, thanks to its on-demand liquidity product. Now, this might make the SEC feel better about the public sales from Ripple because Ripple seems now to be in a position to do that. Look at this from a May 2021 Cointelegraph article. The company also reported that over the quarter, 3 billion XRP has been released from the escrow holdings, while 2.7 billion XRP have been returned to new escrow contracts. So Ripple is re-escrowing a large percentage of the XRP that it holds in escrow and maintaining its business functions from sales to its ODL customers. And those customers are bank and money transfer services, etc., not exchanges, not Joe Public. These are private purchasers. So if that's true, it puts Ripple in a good position to agree to only private or Section D sales to accredited investors.
All right, kids. If I'm Gary, I want the XRP. Wonder if he's going to put it on an SEC Ledger and NOS. I've been watching from afar. I watch all these people, and listen to me, folks. I've been here for a long time. These people, not all, but a lot of them are sent, paid for. There are some of these people that are going hard negative on XRP. Many of them are involved in other tokens. They're either being paid by some of these people, like I won't name the names of the tokens, but the point is that these people have a lot of them have financial incentives to be saying what they're saying. Here's what I've learned, because I've been accused of more things than anybody in social media. Here's what I've learned: if they're pointing at you saying that you did something, it's like a politician's playbook. It means that that's what they're doing. I can't tell you how many times I've heard people do spaces. Oh, DAI is paid by Ripple. They paid him when he was in Singapore. All 1,000% lies. Ripple's never paid me anything. But the same people that make those comments, you need to look at their wallets. Those are the people you need to look at. The people that point at others, look under their hood, because that's where the bodies are buried 99.9% of the time. It's part of the playbook. So here's my thoughts, though, and this is a fact, Jack. You're just not getting around this. Bad guys, crypto police, crypto mafia, you're not getting around this statement. I'm looking forward to the XRP price movement when it's time, just like everyone else. But I do have to admit, I'm going to enjoy watching how silent the naysayers get, almost as much. I never expected a 100 to 200 year change in the financial system to happen fast. I understand those that have lost faith or they've just decided they want to try to make some short-term money and chase green candles and dog coins and all that stuff. I get it. Okay? But I see that, especially now, I see that as financial musical chairs. And the reason that I say that is that no matter how uncomfortable it might make everybody out there, there is only one digital asset. Doesn't matter what you're holding, including Bitcoin. There's only one digital asset with legal clarity, meaning that all of the others are a moving target. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. I don't care if you're talking about your favorite smart contract platform, or your favorite metaverse token, or your favorite meme token. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. And it doesn't matter how much greater you think that is than XRP. Your coin is a moving target. Gary could target it tomorrow. Ask Solana. Okay? Gary could target it tomorrow and might very well do so. And for that reason, for me, XRP is the safest digital asset to be invested in, for one thing. But in my opinion, it's the one, and always has been. And I don't think that means it's the only one, but I think it's the one. Now, Bitcoin can, I'm not saying all indications are that Bitcoin is safe also. But it's not real legal clarity, which makes it suspect. It's not like you're dealing with a government that you can trust, okay? This is a government that lies like it's their job. They lie in court like that's okay, and nobody does anything to them. And so if you think, oh, they said Bitcoin's not a security and they did ETF, if you think that those are assurances that should give you peace of mind, yeah, maybe. But you know what? This government doesn't tell the truth. All bets are off. They can do whatever they want. All it takes is an administrative change. And I'm not saying they will. They probably won't with Bitcoin. But they could, because it's not legal clarity. And that's the fact, Jack. Now, we're going into DAIXRP.com. I've run out of time. I'm going to talk about, I got a bunch more stuff to talk about. But one of the things I'm going to bring up in there, I just found out some very interesting news about somebody that's going to come or planning to come to XRP Las Vegas, and I'm going to hit that in the group. This is pretty huge in my opinion. All right, I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family. Here we go.